and welcome back to the NightChild Reviews Prince. We are on day 15, track 15 of Prince's 1990 Graffiti Bridge album. Now before I begin, just want to apologise, I was off sick for a couple of days, but I'm back, raring to go for one of my favourite songs of this album. Now, Still Would Stand All Time is a song that when I first heard this album, it didn't grab me because there were so many kind of classic songs on here, Thieves in the Temple, Question of You, A Joy in Repetition, that it wasn't an immediate song that really grabbed me. But this song over time has grown and grown and grown on me, and now I think it is an amazing ballad, a truly amazing ballad, quite a different ballad, I think, than the one Prince tends to do. Prince tends to do a kind of ballad in a falsetto, it tends to be a kind of very romantic ballad, but this is very different, and I really do like this. This song was first written in 1988, and originally it was just Prince on its own, but Prince, and I think it a really good idea, a really great idea, brought in the Steels and did overdubs on the Graffiti Bridge. So the Steels, this amazing gospel choir, give this real kind of gospel feel to this song. This song also is interesting in the sense that originally the Grand Progression, a quite well-known Prince song, was supposed to be on Graffiti Bridge, but this track replaced it, which is quite a statement of how much Prince clearly thinks about this track. Anyway, I have to say that this really is a key, obviously, moment in the movie. This is the point where Prince pulls it all together and pulls out this amazing performance and ends the feud between him and Morris. So it's kind of key to the film. It's also the kind of, it's this pivotal denouement, if you like, of the movie that really pulls in the themes of Graffiti Bridge about the spiritual struggle. So this is, an important statement, and one of the, probably encapsulates the theme of Graffiti Bridge probably more than most songs do. I also have to say that in a sense this is a simple song. It starts off with this kind of stony, this bong and very stony drum, and it steadily kind of builds. You've got a bit of sparkle dust, you've got this kind of howling noises in the background, and then this beautiful piano comes in. This beautiful piano just drifts throughout this song and keeps it going, and it really is the main melody of this song, and it's just a beautiful soft piano, really moving stuff. Also, like I say, the fact this is Prince singing in his normal register, he's not singing a falsetto, he's singing in a normal baritone, and he pushes his voice at the end, and this is unusual for Prince, and it really makes a statement of this song. It's got some great lyrics. It kind of plays into the whole kind of, it's just around the corner, which is a key part of Graffiti Bridge, the film. It talks about, it's not 1,000 years away, it's not that far, my brother, when men will fight injustice instead of one another, which is a great line. It also talks about, no man will be ruler, therefore love must rule us all. Dishonesty, anger, fear, jealousy, and greed will fall. Love can save us all. It's quite honest and open and quite emotionally brave to do these kind of songs. It's not kind of mixed up in lots of clever lyrics. It's very much about how he's feeling, and a very open and emotionally vulnerable song. It's always building as well. It starts off slowly and then just builds and builds and builds until the end where Prince just lets it go. He really does. There's a part where he talks about love, oh love, if you just please give us a sign, and then he just kind of pushes his voice. He talks about, we are not alone people, and he lifts his voice to more and more, and he's like, we are not alone people, tell me, can you see the light? If you just open your eyes, so much you will know, so much you will show. And he just lifts his voice and pushes it in a fantastic way. There's a bit at the end where he talks about, life was closing in and I just knew I couldn't take it. That's when love opened its arms. And he talks about, you better run to the light, leave your past behind, all things will be fine. And he goes, still would stand all time. And he just lifts his voice. That's just fantastic. I wish I could do it, but I can't. But just amazing. So I think it's a very different song. It's a very moving song. I think it's a very beautiful song, but it's just a song that really kind of pulls at the heartstrings. But it's a very unique song. There are very few songs that really sound like this. This was famously captured on quite a well-known Prince bootleg as well, and it's kind of got a life of its own, but it's just a really fundamentally moving song, a very different song, a very simple song, and yet sometimes when Prince does something so simple and yet so moving, and that is the genius. Often with songs that seem simple, like Kiss for example, that's the real genius, to strip down. He doesn't put anything in there that doesn't really need to be in there. It's just him and his voice and a gospel choir and beautiful piano melody. Really a fantastic song. Can't say enough about this song. Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow for track 16, which is the title track, Graffiti Bridge.